Okay. So first of all, we have this topic. Remaining transaction we have to do. Okay, let's try. Let's go back. One more thing. I'm coming in few seconds. Sure. If window function helps to analyze data, transaction helps you to protect data. Okay, you will use transaction. Transaction. Theory example, real life example, create a table, insert data, demo, practice, yeah, a learning style. Okay. Image, you go to an image, ATM, insert card, enter pin, withdrawal 500, money come out, balance update. No magic. Now image, money comes out, balance is not updated. Can that happen? No, because both actions should be happen together. Either money comes out, balance update, or nothing happen. There is a no middle state. That's actually what transaction is. Okay, if money comes out, then only your if money comes out, that is the only way that will show in your deduction of your account. Okay. Suppose payment success, stock reduce. Payment succeed, stock reduce, order creation fail. What should happen? Should be customer lose 1,000 rupees? No. Everything should go back to original set. That makes sense. Payment succeed, stock reduce, order creation fail. Definition. A transaction is a group of basically statement that are treated one single unit of work. So actually, whenever we do transaction, so suppose we have a bank server. So in that bank server, there will be having, let me draw first. This is our bank server. I would say database. In the database, there should be user table, there should be order table, another payment. Payment should be for payment. Actually, we can store in a order. And third option, bank account. Bank account order. Let me search. I don't have idea of that. So for making a bank system, what are the table required only for payment? So SQL mainly customer table, account table, okay, we are also transaction account table, customer account, okay, and payment method. Payment method is also important. So Let me just copy this thing. Then I'll figure out which should be this one. Here for this stuff. Then we having account table. Okay, account table and one more thing that is transaction table. We'll be having one more. That one is payment method. Okay. Now the thing is, there should be user, customer table, user, account table, user, ACC, transaction, user transaction. Okay. And payment, user payment. So now the thing is, user paid. Just for example, user paid the amount. Just suppose we have 100 rupees. Let me write something. Yeah, we have 100 rupees of product. User want to pay. Okay, user want to pay 100 rupees of amount. Okay, so what will be happen? First of all, they use bank account. Okay, through the bank account they will payment. Whatever payments happen, it will be here 100 rupees. Then it would be like payment method. User choose the payment method. He will use UPI or there is a one more way for internet banking. And third thing is check bank. I would say check. So now the thing is, if he paid, okay, his transaction is done. That is the possible way. Most of the cases is happen. Now the thing is, uh, in any cases, he paid successful. But the problem is the money deducted from his account, but whenever he want to pass, that account is not updated. So for that case, we actually maintain the transaction. Transaction should be happen old stuff. That is how it should be. Save everything. Yeah. It even no statement fails, undo everything. Means like user paid everything like there is a one. This is the one bank server. For example, it's a SBI bank, and one more example we can have like every bank has their own server with own table, own databases. So another server for Bank of India, for take example, they'll be having same thing, right? So our user paid successfully, but it's not updated in the Bank of India. So that is the problem of the bank. So nothing will be happen from the user side. So think like this, imagine you are a people without transaction, right? Line one, two, power cut, half page check with transaction. Yeah, with transaction, write everything, finish. Yes, save or no. Erase everything. Yeah, that is how it's write everything. If you are writing everything, then it's done. Okay, otherwise no. Real backend example, bank transfer, place an order, wallet recharge, book movie ticket, re reverse cap, demo database accounts. Now I'm searching into you. So, okay. We have created table, we have inserted table, and also check how many account we have. Okay, I'm zooming. Okay, now the thing is, the problem John wants to send 2000 to email. Okay, to SQL query unneeded John 1000 rupees. Looks simple, but imagine first query succeed, but server crashed. It disappeared. Hmm. Actually, I just given one example. There is a one person, a person. There is a one a person. Okay, a person and 100 rupee, 1000 rupee on to send B. Now the thing is, why transaction is important? Okay, yeah. Now A paid 1000 rupee to bank account. Okay, but unfortunately, the B user server, bank server, is not able to, I would say, crash the same time. So from A user account is deducted first of all, and B user server crash. It's happened, right? Now the thing is, transaction says if all things done, then only your money will be deducted. Otherwise, you will not, you will not be worry about anything. Means even if you paid something, automatically due to their server crash, it will be credited in your account. That is how it's working. Okay, and it's also work with the B user also. Okay, the fourth keyword begin, start transaction, commit, save changement permanently, rollback, undo all changes. Separate create a database inside transaction. I have to note it down because it's also new for me. Note it down means after today, I'll not see about my notebook first of all. And if I write something, so in my mind, multiple question arise. So it's quite wasting my paper, but good for my learning. Start, commit, then save change, then roll back and save point. So begin it says that you are starting the transaction. Commit is you are saving the changes. Roll back, undo everything. Means whatever you have changed, everything will be erased. And save point, create a checkpoint inside the transaction. Means making I would say row of your table. Learning on transaction begin, commit is a point. We first understand the check before we write SQL. Suppose John has 10,000, he's saying 2,000 to Ima. Server's graphic is deducted, but before Ima receives the money. Okay, what is the problem? Why can't we just execute two update statements separately? That is the problem. If we do separately, then it will execute the query in separate way. They are not executing a single query. So that is the problem. Yeah, answer once you are comfortable with the idea. The problem is uh, to query is executing their own right. So even John bank account deducted the money, but Emma account of the bank server cash. So even the John paid amount, but Emma don't get anything. So we need one query that will say if everything is okay, then uh, just ignore the spelling. Thing okay, then update. Let's see what GPT says. Exactly understood the union. Okay, Baba. So the problem, okay, if we is saying 100%, okay, with the approach, okay, begin, okay, now update account set balance. Yeah, we have a update. I forget about the update keywords. Okay, but I know how it's work. Where ID is one, update balance one. At the point, has data been permanently saved? No, the change exists inside the transaction, but they are not final until exactly say commit. Okay, or discard them with rollback. Real life analogy often commit. Let me see first. Baba. Okay, excuse me. Update account. Okay, we are starting begin. Update account had 1200 set white ID and after set balance 2000. Okay, begin. Select not select. We need to update right. Update something I not select. अरे यार. Hmm, okay, begin. We are starting, and here we have to update table name. Let's set um, ID. Sorry. I'd say set balance equal to balance minus well, I'd say something is wrong. Yeah, everything is quite okay then. Why you were saying this? Account name is John. Okay, I got the point. Why? And also we have to update. Okay, it doesn't work this. Update. Okay, okay. Here update account have balance plus 1000 where the person is Hima. Okay, now execute. Something we did wrong because of this. Rejected. Now let's execute this one. It should be yeah, As the data when permanently saved, no change exists inside the transaction, but they are not finalized. So real life analysis, think Microsoft Word, open document, write different lines. Have you clicked save? No. If computer crash before you save, change can be lost. Similarly begins. That is why we are not able to do that. Okay. If the computer crash before you save, those changes can be lost. Begin run SQL query. Okay, begin. Okay, begin means starting. Now comes in easiest keyword commit. Think like a backend developer. Begin transaction for return money. There is a one I would say one function is there in a MongoDB that is called season. Season actually storing if everything is okay that time the execution should be done. Otherwise it would not be. So if I give commit, what is the difference? Begin means start of this transaction, commit will permanently save all the change inside with the transaction. So commit, there is one problem. Now see, we can, but begin started, but what about this? This is you are using save update mode. Forgetting actually what actually they want to say. Progress, commit, rollback. I want to do this query, but the thing is, it's not complete. It's not changing any table data. We can have an update balance 1000. Let me check on select from account. It's not changing. What is the reason of this? Perfect. My scroll safety feature there that says safe update mode. Why did it happen? Account name is not a primary key or index column. is for transaction. I am not sure if you mean to update many row. Okay, I got it. I just I have to give the account ID. So does this means for transaction we need to give primary, sorry, primary key, right? No other column and we allow. A good question. No, this is has nothing to do with transaction. It's my okay. It's a rule of MySQL. I think John was the first person and Emma was two, believe. And let's see. Commit. Yeah. Now committed stuff. Now let's see if this is happening or not. Select it should be two times done. Okay. Begin commitment. Okay. Okay. Let's go with other. This is the reason transaction exists. Yeah, what is rollback? Something went wrong. So how can I show that it's become wrong? That is the main question, right? Yes. Demo, okay, but the thing is, but the thing is, why we're writing the rollback if we want to do really in a transaction, which normally every user does for intentionally. But the thing is, we are writing a rollback means if a user have done their transaction end of the day, they will get nothing means your payment failed, your money will be credited in after some time. So I think there should be some condition. So how to give that condition that in particular condition it will be rollback or there is some uh, rollback feature already there if all are not then it automatically done because along with the commit I believe we can't do rollback right. So how to do please give me the proper way. This is okay back instead of just running import understand. Real application is don't type rollback where they commit or rollback. Okay, what happened real application? Transfer money back and start a transaction, add money to Emma, did and yeah, how to give that condition, how to do in framework like SQLize, Prisma, Hibernate, Spring Boot edition usually wrapped into try and collapse. So handled by transaction helper, but idea is always the same. So you are saying that this will happen. Let him think. Yeah, the exactly idea. Okay, right direction. Yeah, start transaction. We are making a try. Let me open VS Code. Okay, this is actually a PW application. I was working in afternoon how to create PWA in your React application. So okay, for now we are focusing in SQL, right? So have to check once Dev Explorer, yeah, not this, not Explorer, Playground, and view writing SQLize. So okay, projects not now, function transaction, we need transaction readme.md. So this thing, I believe I want whole stuff. This stuff here. Just now create readme file, right? Readme.md. What happened? Let it open. So until we can read this stuff. So I think someone is saying a message, right? Okay, okay, okay. Let me view this response. This is bootcamp, I believe. Let me reload it. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, okay, okay. Let me. Okay, okay. I'd say I can follow different channel. Even I'm opening here my YouTube and I can get it. Okay, this is right. This person, the 9 rupee person. Are sorry, it's so different. That is me. Okay, okay. One also nine. Okay, 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 okay. We are learning, right? So, yes, that is exactly the idea you're thinking. Begin, commit, rollback, try, catch. Actually, whatever are possible things we used to do in here. So, if I go through the code, start transaction, begin, the begin keyword is doing. Now, deducted money from the user who want to pay someone. So, now added money. This that user who want to pay someone user bank account, the account will be updated with positive number and everything when succeed. Now commit. If anything is wrong, If our user version is server is crashed, that time it will come in catch block. If the another user from that account, if their bank account is not working or if any cases, so it also throw the error in your cache block. That is how it's work. So the 100% the logic. Okay, logic is same. Okay, transaction. Okay, there is one function from the SQL is we can do transaction. I think that's the object we can do, and that's object of function. And whatever is done, then commit. Otherwise, you can do rollback. That is how it's working. It's actually making sense, right? Let me right first begin. Start transaction will be begin, then update whatever you are doing, then commit if everything is wrong, then it would be rollback. If anything is wrong, everything will be undo. Color changed, commit. If nothing is wrong, then automatically commit. Otherwise, it will send to rollback. Okay. The architecture is this, and I believe every bank account follow this architecture. Start, forget about the drawing. Okay, here's the architecture. What are you? Here you are. Yeah. You want the message? Okay. Small suggestion. Select start from account before. That was only commendation where you are needed. Begin transaction. Payment is done. Okay. What is the next keyword? কি বলছিস কি স্যার কাকে না পড়িনি দেখিনি দেখবো okay now I'm back let's go what is the next keyword perfect you have completed transaction is done I don't know why GPT is lagging save point yeah what is save point is a checklist inside the transaction I'd say it's kind of history imagine you are playing a game level 1 saved game level 2 okay save point does query 3 rollback even query 1 to loss with save point begin query 1 query 3 rollback to B what you are saying begin query 1 okay for query 1 will be having save point A so for query 2 means our uh, adding money to our user there will be having another save point okay and query 3 means like we are checking the transaction is successful or not whatever we have done this will be query 3 undo save point so save point query before save point b remain okay okay we're having the b means b means this okay you know why is lagging so deduct 1000 create a save point first transfer okay save point after join save point after ema. Let me do commit. What actually saying? Begin. Okay, we're starting. Update the account. We are minusing some value from our balance. It should not say minusing. It should be deducting money from our user, then making a save point after John. This is the John account, right? Account ID is one means John. After John, okay, update account is a two. Imagine something goes wrong here. So after Ima, begin query one, query two, rollback, everything is undo. Rollback to save point. Begin query, okay, rollback to save point, query two, rollback to P. Only query three is undo. Only query three is undo. Okay, query one is done, query three is done. So first, my thing is coming. Why we are having query three, right? Because one user. Let me ask him. My first question is during transaction why we are having query 3 because one person can transfer only one other person. So from where you are getting query 3 and give me realistic example so that I can easily understand the save point. Excellent carry an example you are checking. You are right simple usually query 3 is a real example e-commerce order. Reduce product stock first create order create invoice don't have your meaning but it's the important part during order and payment. Full order maybe no order is already valid so why only want to skip coupon part want to skip coupon part. This is why I say point is useful. Reduce stock create order save point like roll back to order created here should be created so continue commit. Okay, got it. So it's actually saying you make a order. That order reduce first of all stocks, then it's create a order in a table. I'm talking about a table. You are just did with your application the order. But behind the scene, the backend is handling everything. First one is reducing the stock. Second one is creating order. And third one invoice and fourth one applying coupon. Here is the important stuff we are doing. Before that we are maintaining one set point for our what is that, I think invoice for the invoice row. So why you are roll back for the coupon, right? Maybe the coupon validation is done so it's not that problem. So without coupon we can continue. That is how we're doing save point. Table of practice one. It's only commit practice to medium start transaction. Practice three is part to rollback two. It's not important that much, I believe. It's kind of you need to gain a knowledge, and I don't want to write this stuff. It's very, I'd say, I don't do both loop first of all. What is doing? If you begin transaction start now updating deducting first user account. Now we're making a save point for this stuff. Now the thing is update accounts for the user who want to update the balance 1,000 rupees here. Now we are making a save point whatever is done all all will be in here means in that save point sp2. Now the thing is update account balance by 500 and now we are rollbacking because this code is wrong. Not wrong because we are doing manually, so that is the reason we am doing. But for some reason just do a catch block, rollback and commit. So I have, so what about in Node.js code, how we are doing that? Oh, array. The GPT always saying excellent, excellent. Mhm. No, no, it won't. Avid account update. Yeah. First of all, real exam SQL. You are using SQLize. Transaction. Balance 6,000, count to what happening transaction way to begin. The query receive transaction. We're passing every transaction. Okay. The query belongs the current transaction. So if everything succeeds, this transaction commit. Evaluate to commit transaction rollback. Oh, an error. What I would say, point that is most of the time you don't use it. 99 of backend application will simply do. Okay, we don't need. Okay, what are the other thing is remaining in transaction? What about my issue? Okay, I 24. Yeah. Okay. What is transaction begin? Yeah. Change or not payment yet? Status completed. Save all changes. Rollback. Asset property. Easy. Automatic. Consistency. Isolation. Durability. Right. Okay. Indexing. In MongoDB, we used to do indexing with some particular, I'd say, not column, with keywords, not keywords, the key. In an object, we have a key value pairs, right? So we index our key so that we can easily figure it out. Perfect. This is the last of a transaction mobile. ACID, acid. Okay. Automatic consistency, isolation, durability. As as he set of four rules, database transaction should follow. Not a automatic, automicity. What is that? Again, lag. I don't know why. Is this not shift enter? Wait. अरे यार he will explain. Okay, all or nothing. Automicity equal to all or nothing. Either query succeed, nothing succeed. Okay, so transaction follow ECID keywords means ECID, automicity, C for consistency. This one can maybe the data never changes. Doesn't mean data never changes. Data should move one value state to other value state. Bank rule. Okay, database another use. Isolation means they're easier than it sounds to user transfer money at the same time. Server crash for gets of database. That's it's it. That's durability. Pretty easy. Automatic, automicity, all operations succeed or not. Consistently, the database always remains in valid state. Rule this rules isolation. Every transaction should mean each other's durability committed. Okay, as it's the end of the day, as it means forget about the keyword. Actually, whatever you are doing transaction, it's everything is done. Then only the whatever the updation should happen. But if anything comes with error or any circumstances happen or any of the users server crash. Okay, so whatever you have the updation you have write in your query, that should not be happen. That is all. And one more thing, it should be happen in a single time. Means if user direct pay someone, should be deducted at the same time. Along with that, should be created the other user money, so that there is no confusion should be happen. That is how it's working. And forget about that. You know the story, means you know the concept, what is actually, don't give the time to learning the stuff because this stuff actually required when you are giving to interview. Before interview, I believe before giving interview, 1 month is enough to actually memorize this keyword. 1 month is enough. And end of the day, you have to write during writing the code, you easily understand what are the stuff is there. Okay. So I believe I have done this stuff. So what are the other topic remain? 54 minutes. Okay, it's just 54 minutes, only 6 minutes is remaining. Then we'll close the live. Okay, okay. Yes, we have done. I think 11 or 10 module is done. Yeah, module 10 is completed. More 3 module we have to complete. Indexing. Indexing is very important stuff. Only three things. Okay. Tomorrow, to be honest, I can share this. I try to share because you can if you okay. I'm giving in the actually okay Abdul knows. Good bro, good. I'm sharing from here. I can share, I believe. Even I can share it from my actual channels. This is the you can go through this link and I believe you can easily access this stuff. Let me check first. Is it accessible or not? Yeah, I believe yes. If you want to learn how I have done, you can go through this. Okay, so you can easily understand and along with my question how I have done. But the thing is, I just want to see one thing. Just it comes in my mind. Does it will show real time updation? So along with that, okay. Hey, I had created transaction MD5. So please write one click copy MD5. Uh, I can go through if I see that. Does it real time updating? Just want to see. Ah, what is that? Okay. It's not updating in real time. First of all, let me read it. Not updating, bro. It's not updating. Mm-hmm. It's not even given my question. So I think after finishing his work, he will save in their databases. Then when I reload, after, I think he's completed, right? Yeah. So let me check how many frequent of second they are saving and giving the data. In a copy, still, okay, still they are not making. Okay, not a big deal actually. Module train transaction. Okay. Commit is done. I'm pushing it. Even I should share this link also, right? That will be easy to understand what I am doing, what everything is done, right? So PWA is one of the application you can go through if you want. There are many repo I have followed. So You can go through that, whatever you want. I'm sharing. Okay, you can go through if you want. Even in my, I should say in my live section, there is a one GitHub account. Okay, you can go through that. Just go through and everything, whatever I'm doing, it could be in developer playground. Even I should do star. Okay, I've started, so it will be done. Let me, okay, 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 okay. Okay, okay. So for today, it's enough for the day. Let's done. Let's wrap up whatever we have done. Right.